Hello and welcome to my latest YouTube video. My name is Mr. Quince. I hope you're all looking after yourself in this time, washing hands, social distancing. Let's do what we do best as gamers. Today I want to talk about my skill build. This is my favourite, by far my favourite build. I've been using it for ages and I've been working on it, and if you watch my stream, I've been talking about showing it off for some time. It is in no way perfect. I still need to make improvements to it, but I thought it was worth showing off, and at the end you'll see a little video of me in action using it. So the first thing that you're going to need for this build, for me to show off my build, is a demolitionist. We need this because of the 10% increased explosive damage. This is a sniper turret seeker mine build, so explosives are important to our build. So secondly, the baker's dozen. I don't know why I said secondly, let's just get on with it, shall we? Baker's dozen, until they fix the rest of the weapons. This is all I'm going to be using because it's just the best. Perfect lucky shot. Magazine capacity is increased by 30%. Missed shots from cover have a 100% chance to return to the magazine. The build that we're using, the majority of the time we are just sat in cover, letting our sniper turret do the work and throwing bombs every now and again. So this is really good. You never run out of bullets. The second gun, which I never use, is just here for this. Perfectly rooted. While equipped and in cover, all skill damage and healing is increased by plus 30%. That's really good. I like that one. My pistol, it doesn't really matter. It's pretty good, but it's just there because I like the way it looks. The first bit of gear is the Wyvernware mask. And we've got two pieces of the Wyvernware. We don't need the status effect at all. The second piece I've just got because it's got the skill damage and skill haste on it, which is what we want to stack. It's all you want to concentrate on is skill damage and skill haste on everything. So having a one piece gives us the extra skill, plus 10% skill damage. The bag, I find that this is really important, having this one here. It's the China Light Industries backpack. Having two pieces of China Light gives you the explosive damage. We're using cluster mines. It's the cluster seeker mines, so that's really important. Plus 15% of that. Plus 10% skill haste for having the two piece. So that's really important just to have the two pieces of that. And of course we've got maxed out skill damage and skill haste. But this I find is really important. Combined arms. Shooting an enemy increases total skill damage by 25% for 3 seconds. So what that means is, when we pop off a few shots at a target, that pops up the combined arms buff, and then when we hit the Q button, or whatever you got your sniper turret to, you get an extra powerful hit on the target. And a lot of the time, take them out in one shot. So that's the backpack. That's a must-have, I find. Sorry about the kids shouting in the background. We are on lockdown here in the UK, so no schools. So the jacket, I've gone with the Hana U. We want two pieces anyway because you get the skill haste and the skill damage for having two pieces. I do want to make a change to this. I wouldn't mind something with skill haste as well as skill damage, but what we also need is skilled. Skill kills have a 25% chance to reset skill cooldown. So every time I'm killing somebody with my sniper, that gives me a chance to reset the timer on my cluster seeker mine. And a lot of the time, you'll find that you're killing one out when you're in a group. You're killing one after the other, and it's just constantly resetting. But it is only 25% chance, so it doesn't do it every time. But you know, sometimes you get 3 times in a row, it will happen. It's pretty good. So that's a must-have. So I'm still looking for another Hana U piece of gear with high skill damage and skill haste, and then I can put that on. That'll be something I'm looking for in the future. The gloves, the second piece of the wyvern wear, obviously it's got maxed out skill haste there and skill damage. The second part of the Hana Yu, skill haste, skill damage there, and we've got maxed out. No, not maxed out. Sorry, we've got a lot of skill damage, but this is another piece I wouldn't mind changing because we want that skill haste on there if we can. And then we got the knees, which is the second part of the China Light Industries, which gives us the plus 15 explosive damage, plus 10 skill haste for having the 2-piece, and of course we've got skill haste and the skill damage. And then, like I said at the start, what we're running is the sniper turret and the cluster seeker mine. See, if you're inexperienced at making builds, hopefully this has shed some light on how things go together. Oh, and having all of the skill tiers, because all of these pieces have the skill tier, puts us at max. So what you get for that is, we go down, we get the plus 90% damage, plus 12 extra sniper ammo. It's the best you can get, and the same with the seeker mine. That's what you get for having the tier 6. It's pretty good, is what I'm saying. So hopefully, I know I rushed through that. I've done this video a few times and I've had multiple problems with the kids being off, the video not recording properly, and I have rushed through this at the end. But hopefully that makes sense. So these have all got plus 1 skill tier on them. They've all got skill damage and skill haste if possible. Whether it's the plus 1 for we've got skill damage up here for having the 1-piece. In the case of the Hana Yu, we have got the 2-piece skill haste, skill damage. That is what we want: skill haste and skill damage. So if you can just get as much of that as possible, that's going to help out your build. And then you've got the skilled talent on the chest and the combined arms on the backpack, and you can't go wrong. You're a good part of a group doing heroics or legendaries with this build. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching. Let me know what you think, what improvements I can make. If you like the video and you want to see more, let me know, and I'll do what I do. Cheers.